One look and they feel my hockey. They ain't tryna get cooked like Sanji. They're shook. Look, you don't wanna hold one from this elephant gun. Might tear off your skin like Brook. Muck. Everything get took when I step in the room. Everything shambles. I'm a crook. The government want me booked, but I love this pirate life. I'm crocodile hook.
The government put berries on my head, tried to touch one strand on my straw hat.
What's up, guys? Angel Crisis here, coming at you with another Angel Tutoring 101 video. Alright, real quick, let's go over gear modifiers. Okay, let's go over these gear modifiers. They're fucking pain in the ass. I fucking hate them, but at the same time, I kinda love them. Real quick, so what are you looking for with the modifiers, right? What are you looking to do? Well, what you're looking for is your specific troop type stats, right? So here, let's take a look over here. Okay. Here, I have Rider HP, Rider Attack, right? These are my troop stats for my Rider troops, right? That's what I am. I'm a Rider. So these are really good for my Rider troops, right? This 5-star gear basic stat is also a really good stat to have. If you are able to get this stat, especially maxed out, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it because it boosts up all of these things here. See that? It's really good. Okay, now let's take a look at something. Let's take a look at something here. Look at all of the things that is possible to get. See that? Did you see where I went? Did you see it? Did you see it? Alright, hold on. So, I click this little gear thing, right? This little corner. Tap to filter, right? Look at this. These are all the things that you can get from modifying your gear, right? So, what are you looking for? You're looking for your fighter attack, fighter defense, fighter HP, if you're a fighter. If you're a rider, you're looking for your rider attack, rider defense, rider HP. If you're a shooter, shooter attack, shooter defense, shooter HP. Right? Now, I don't know no fucking asshole that's gonna do vehicle stats for their vehicles. But if you main vehicles and are whooping ass, hey, I love you. Alright, because I don't know how the fuck that works or happens. So if you main vehicles, you are the most badass person that I fucking know, okay? And I congratulate you for being a complete gangsta. Alright, now, scrambled troop attack, scrambled troop defense, scrambled troop HP. What is that for? I'll go over that in a second. Rally attack, this is for your rallies. These stats right here, specifically for your rallies. Raid attack, raid defense, raid HP. What is that for? Well, that is for when people go to attack your sanctuary, right? So, is that a good stat? Yeah, I could use that. I could use that on my HQ. That'd be great, right? Gear basic stats, right? So that's another that I was just talking about. 5-star maxed. That is beautiful. That is a stat you want to keep. Raid attack, raid defense, raid HP. Is it a good stat for your HQ? Yeah, it is. Right? I would keep that. Let's see. Steel output, gas output, march speed. You know, these are the more common ones that you get while you're trying to modify your shit, right? So, let's go over this right here, right? So, let's see, what can I modify? Quickly, just one modifier that I would not want or would want to change. Well, I don't really want to change much. If I was to want to change something, it would be maybe this fighter HP, right? Since I'm not a fighter, but, you know, I am a rider. But I can as a secondary, I can use fighter, which is why I kind of stuck with this stat. Getting 5-star stuff is not fucking easy, right? These 5-star things, they're not fucking easy to get, right? So, but what do I do? So, you see here, there's this lock option. Now I just locked everything, right? Look how much it cost. But if I wanted to remove this fighter HP, I would have to lock all my other stats because I don't want to lose the scramble troop attack. I I don't want to lose this troop HP tag, stat, right? Rally troop defense, I don't want to lose that, right? I want to get rid of this one, so I have to lock all the other ones in order to stay with my 5 stars here and get rid of this one, right? So now I don't have enough gear locks, but if I was to have some, I would show you. Let's go over what a scramble is, right? Scramble is in the resource center. Quick, where is it? Scramble. Now look right here. Scramble tech stats are only effective when attacking buildings in Wasteland Conquest and Zenith War. Right? So what is that stat for? For Wasteland, right? This scramble stat. It's for Wasteland game, right? WK. That's what that's for. So over what to do here, right? So let's use this one as a scenario of what I would change, right? So 5-star march speed, not bad. Could be better. Scramble troop attack, again, that is for, in my opinion, WK. And something else, I'll go over what that something else is, but for now, let's just say it's for WK. Here it is, right? You have your raid defense 1-star. You don't want that, right? Why are these things locked? Why are they locked? Well, I have a 5-star troop attack. I don't want to lose that, right? So I have to lock it. But when I lock it, what happens? My gear, right? The things that I have to use to replace, right? Goes up. So if I lock this one, goes up. Just went up by 3. If I lock this one, went up again, right? Now I'm at 10. And here, I'm at 50. Right? So let's do that again. So when I go to lock it, right? I don't want to lose this stat. I do not want to lose it. Don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose that, right? I don't want that. So let's see. Boom, locked. Here it is. 10 gear modifiers when I lock 1 stat. And 1 gear lock when I lock this stat, right? Now, I want to change this one out, so I'm going to lock this one. And it went up again, right? Gear modifiers just went up by 10. Gear locks just went up by 3. Boom, another one. Now I'm at 50 and 10, right? Gear modifiers, 50. Gear lock, 10. So, okay, here, this is to actually replace, right? So you don't want to click this one. When you go to remodify, right? Because if you click replace, right? Let's click it real quick. Let's see what happens. Look at that. You don't want to do that. That is not what you want to do. You don't want to replace your 5-star, right? With a 1-star. You don't want to do that, right? So let's cancel that. And this right here is where you remodify. Boom, shooter tech 4-star. Do I want that? Not particularly. Let's do that again. No, nothing. Boom. Ooh, troop defense 34.6. Is that a good stat? I think so. I think I would use that more than I would use my march speed. So, I mean, my march speed for me is already pretty good. So, would I prefer the troop defense? Absolutely. Let's go with that. That's beautiful. I think that's a really good one there. And actually this right here, right? This little gear right here, where you could actually look at what you're getting. Right? So again, what do you want? You want 5-star stuff, right? Now, some people are content with whatever they can get their hands on as long as it's 5 stars, so that they can get this little border around their gear. Right? Some people are content with that. It is very hard to get troop-specific stats. So if you do happen to get something 5-star, keep it. As long as it's better and more beneficial for your HQ, and it's not a 3-star. If it's, let's say, well, let's be serious here, right? So if it is if you have a 3-star, let's see, maybe we can look over somebody's HQ real quick. You know whose HQ we're gonna look over? We're going to look over Sid's HQ. Where the fuck is Sid? There he is, smelling like fucking taco Doritos from Taco Van. Okay, so look at this. He's got some good stuff, right? He's got some really good stuff. Look at this raid attack, right? 5-star raid attack. That's pretty good, right? Raid HP. This is all stats for his HQ. So if his HQ was to get hit, all of these would apply to his troop attack stats, right? His raid attack stats, right? So when he's getting attacked, these things activate. That's really good. Look at Sid. That ain't too bad there, bunny. So yeah, look, fighter defense. If you wanted to take this out, you can. Ton of good stuff here. Ton of good stuff. Let's look over someone else's HQ. Who else can we look over? Let's look over Mr. Where the fuck did you go, PG? Oh, look at you right here, buddy. Okay, let's look over PG stuff, right? So he has some shooter defense stuff, right? He has this scramble troop defense. So look, for instance, right? If he has this 1-star scramble troop defense, right? And he gets a 5-star 5-star gear basic stats, right? That's good. 100% you change that quickly, quick as fuck, right? If he gets a 5-star fighter thing, right? Fighter attack, right? For his gear. Look, so he has gear basic stats here, 4-star. That's really good, right? So if he was to get this 5-star, he would keep that. Absolutely, right? Here, shooter defense, he'd take that out, switch that in there for some raid attack, switch that in there for a 5-star raid attack, a 5-star troop HP, a 5-star fighter defense, 5-star, anything 5-star that is more beneficial to him, he will switch it out and put it to his HQ, his character, right, and his gear. Let's take a look at the list again one last time, so that we get a good understanding of what everything does, right? So I told you what Scramble Troop does, right? I told you what that does. So, okay. Fighter attack. Now, another thing, right? If you do not want certain things, right, to pop up and be like, hey, this is 5-star, you sure you want to keep this? You don't want to keep this, right? You can switch this off. Look at that. You can switch all of this stuff off, right? You can switch it off. So when you're modifying your stuff, right, you don't have to do anything. It won't pop up and be like, hey, you sure you want to keep this? You sure you don't want to keep this? Whatever the case may be, it won't pop up if you take these off, right? And you just leave the things that you want, right? So for whatever reason, if you wanted training speed, right, or march speed, keep those on, right? Then you could turn them off, right? And then you can come here and you could turn off, if you're not a shooter, turn them off. Why not? Right? If you're not a fighter, turn them off. If you're a rider, keep them on. And vice versa, right? So I like to keep all of mine on. All of these on. I switched everything on just so I can come in here and show you guys what I like to keep on and off. But at this point of my journey in PNS with modifying my stuff, right? If I get a fighter attack or a fighter defense or a fighter HP and I can replace that for a scramble, right? Why not? Why wouldn't I do that? My secondary is a fighter, so why wouldn't I do that, right? So I keep that on. Shooter, same thing, right? Once I start getting to that place of being able to go away from just being a fighter, then of course I'll keep these on. But for now, off. Don't need them. What do I need? I need fighter stuff. I need rider stuff. Vehicle. You know, for my lovely main vehicle riders out there, main vehicle stands, right? Turn them fucking shits off. Then you don't need them things, right? But hey, maybe you do. No, I'm joking. Okay, so troop attack, troop defense, all good stats to have. All of these, if you get any of these, 5-star, keep them, right? Scramble troop, again, I said, what is this for? WK, Zenith. Zenith is from, like, when you start in a new state, right? And you don't even have WK yet. So, you gotta question whether if you are participating in WK, are you really gonna need these stats here? So it depends, right? If you're participating heavily in WK, you might need it. You might need these stats. Rally attack, these are for rallies, right? That's self-explanatory. Raid attack, raid defense, raid HP. Again, like I said, these are for when people attack your HQ. So if Ichi comes into the state and smacks dog water out of you, your raid attack, your raid defense, and raid HP is gonna help. But you know, again, he'll still smack dog water out of you, right? But you know. And then the gear basic stats. For a 5-star, it's a beautiful thing to have, right? So you confirm this. Now you just done turned off 20. Right? You have 20. You done turned off 17. 17 things that you turned off. Right? Notify me when the following attributes become available. 5-star, right? Because that's what I want. And type filter 20 out of 37. And it's only going to notify me for these stats when I go to modify, right? It's gear. This is specifically for gear. Okay, and I think that's it. I think we're good to go there. And this is a really good informative video for gear modifiers, right? To go over chip modifiers real quick, when you go to modify this, I mean, this takes a lot. Here you get a guaranteed success of 100%, right? It takes a lot of chip modifiers just to get to from level 9 to level 10, right? And it's not guaranteed, right? I have to go through this 12 times to get a guaranteed, right? But I have to spend 600 chip modifiers, and I told you where to get those, right? I told you guys where to get those. That was in the ruin shop. Right, so we go over to the ruin shop. Here they are. Right, chip modifiers. I could get 100 every 4 days, apparently. Right, here it is. Refresh time. 4 days from now. Not every 4 days, I'm joking, but it's got a timer of refresh. I think it's maybe once a week or something like that. But yeah, so I get 600, and I'll roll the dice. Right, I'll roll the dice and see what happens. Now I have 198. I am, what is that? 402 away. 302. Damn, 402. Math has been mathing the fuck out of my life, but we figured it out. 402. All right, here we go. So once I get 402 chip modifiers, right? Boom. I'll try it. I'll roll the dice, and hopefully I can get it and max this one out. Right? So boom, all of this stuff. That's for chip modifiers. Right? Module modifiers. Now this one is another one that you can modify, and you get these bad boys. I'll show you in a second. Right? 100% success rate at this level. Right? To max out from level 9 to level 10 takes about 8,000 modifiers. Dun dun dun. It's a bit of a doozy there. Where can we get those, right? Ask, right? And I'll tell you. You go right to your rare earth shop, and where are they? They're the first bad boys in your face. But look how PNS does you. 2 million just for 50. Ugh. There you go. So we're good to go there. That's about it for today, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, get some good information out of it. Went over the gear modifiers, the chip modifiers very quickly, just touch bases on what it takes to modify your chips and what you can do to get those modifiers, and your modules. The thing is cube modifiers, right? You can modify these. See this? I need to work on these big time. But this is what you do, right? Same thing. Success rate increases upon each failure. So the more you fail, the more success you may have. Okay, that's a fucking fucked up life lesson, but it's true. Look at PNS. Look at PNS. So inspirational. Okay, so that's it. I'm good for today. Real quick, actually, to show where you get those cube modifiers. I believe it's here. Let's see. Yep, here it is. So cube modifiers right here. Boom. You could get 100. Alright, let's see how much that's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me 5,000. 5,000 reservoir points. Yeah, that's that. For that 100 right there. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? I'll wait. Why? Why am I waiting for? Cube day, right? So I'll go in there and I'll get my little modifiers for cube day, right? Cube day. And I think that's about it, guys. Hope you guys learned something new from here, and we get to the business. Alright? The last thing I want to say is fuck off, Sid.